Hi everybody, my name is Adam Meyer. I am back here with another video, and today I want to go over good financial habits that I'm bringing into 2023, and maybe you could use some of these as well going into your own financial habits. So as we all know, we could be going into a recession in hard economic times. We're starting to see Amazon lay off, Salesforce, Google, like all these other big companies are starting to lay off, or even just talking about laying off. Some of these might not even be laying off yet, but are talking about laying off. So what can we do knowing that this is coming and can get worse, but it could also just stay just like this and not get worse? So going into 2023, I think it's a good idea to stay at your current job and learn and find a way to become more valuable at your current job and possibly work your way higher up in the ladder to know that your job is secure. So another thing you can do is start a side hustle. And what is that? That is something you do on the side of your job. You can do dog sitting. That's personally what I do with my girlfriend. We run a business, and that's something anybody could do if for a side hustle or as a full-time position if that's something you really want to do as well. But you could do mowing lawns, you could do hairstyling, you can do photography, you can look into getting into other things and start selling yourself and selling your skills that you have, or even buy courses and even get skills so you can even sell something. So you can do something like that going into this new year, into 2023. Another thing you can do is utilizing credit to the best of your ability. Open up a secured card if you don't have any credit, so you can start building credit so you can apply for mortgages. If we can buy a nice housing dip here, if you wanted to get into real estate, or even just wanted to buy your own house instead of just an investment property, we should be seeing some good deals happen here within the next year, 2 years, 3 years, depending on what happens. So utilizing your credit to the best of your ability, getting ready and prepared for a good opportunity. You can also get credit card bonuses. I just came out with a video on that, on credit cards. So what can you do for credit card bonuses? You can get a sign-on bonus that can possibly give you a $500, $1,000, $2,000 worth of free travel just for sign-on credit to go anywhere in the world, for hotels, for flights, for trains, for anything. You can use those, and even you can just pay off your credit card bill. So looking into credit cards is another form of a good habit that you can implement within your strategy going into 2023. Also, another thing, just having regular goals going into the new year. So how much do you want to have at the end of the year? How much money do you want to make per year? And write that out. How are you going to do that week by week, day by day? What are your goals, and are you getting there to reach those goals, or are you not? You can also have a list of what you want to own. So what do you want to own? Rich own assets. How many stocks of shares do you want to own? So how many Amazon stocks do you want to own? How many shares of Apple do you want to own? How many shares of Google do you want to own? How many shares of just the overall NASDAQ do you want to own? So like, that's another thing. Do you want to own real estate? What do you want? So you have to define what you want, so then you can work towards every day to get what you want. You might not hit it, but you can get closer to it than if you didn't have the goal itself. Another good habit to have is keeping track of your finances in an Excel spreadsheet. This can either be just on Excel or on Google Sheets, but I like Google Sheets because you can just go right on there. You can share it with your spouse or whoever you're living with, and you can just put in, these are my expenses every single day. Okay, these are my expenses every single month. You could add them all up, and then if you have a business, then you could put your expenses within there as well to keep track. How much are you bringing in? How much is going out? And what percentage of what I'm bringing in should go in to get reinvested back into the business or to myself? And then you can even have, okay, I have this much to spend every single month on food, groceries, extra, you know what I mean? So you just have a whole list of everything, so you're organized and know where your financial future stands. Lastly, what I like to do, I like to have my automatic investment portfolio going into the NASDAQ, into the S&P 500, and also into other ETFs as well, cryptocurrency, all these fun things. I have a dollar cost average going into, and I also have money going out every single week into a high interest savings account just for reinvesting in lump sums when the market comes down, and also investing into real estate. So I have a huge fund ready for a down payment, and the closing costs is all that, ready for real estate within a high interest savings, getting ready. So every single week, every single month, money is getting pulled out into that. So these are good habits to have. One, dollar cost average into index funds, stocks, and a savings account. Having a good spreadsheet so you can keep track of your expenses. Having financial goals. Utilizing credit to the best of your ability. And just saving as much as possible, and starting a side hustle and moving up possibly at your job, so you can get prepared and not get laid off during this recession that we're already seeing people get laid off. You don't want to be one of them. And if you are, you're going to have to find a new job and try to be valuable. Make yourself valuable. So take care, everybody. Let me know if you have any questions. Peace out. Love y'all.